time is now.
Yeah, the time is 35 minutes past 2 o'clock and you're on the Steppin razor. We just want to emphasize this thing here, because we can't emphasize it enough. We have been emphasizing it for much years now. You see a man who has smoked cigarette and him find comfort in a smoking cigarette, and you tell him, say, brethren, cigarette not good for you, The first thing come to female, is that a long time he must smoke cigarette and him not feel nothing happen to him. Well, you know, some people get away with it, But you have some people who don't get away with it. And you don't, it's like Russian roulette. You press the trigger, and some man, the trigger don't come round to him. The bullet don't come round to him, but guess what now? You might be the one where, when you press the trigger, the bullet reach there. So, you have smoked cigarette for much years and nothing happen, but guess what? Long after 10, 20 years, you say, as youth, me talk old people, me talk about young people, and them 19, 20, me say some youth that smoke cigarette and all that. Me wonder how that possible. You see, after a while, the time when you really want to enjoy yourself, you have to go find end up and go to doctor, you can't afford it. Doctor bill too expensive, You know, some people that talk about vegetarian food, it's too expensive. If you think say vegetarian food expensive, check the doctor. The doctor more expensive than for go to market. But we use the styrofoam box food them, where have the chicken cook already, and the oil in there, and the this and the that in there. We feel like some boy right now that's an easier way out, but long term effect we are work with. And right now, young people is dying from disease that me used to say old people dead from. Young people, I say young, I talk about teenagers in them 20s, 30s, right up to 35. 30-year-old youth, 20-year-old youth are dead from disease where when me pick me old people over 50, and me gone past over 50 long time now. Me live most of my life, And I feel good for know that me reach this fire and still can do anything when Neil can do. And Peter. Anything when Neil and Peter can do, I can do it too. I can do it even better than you. Tell me no, me can. Yes, I can. You see? So what we are saying is that we need to take responsibility for certain things. And me know so when you're young, me don't know about when you're young, because when you're young, me really into things. Like when me at 20-year-old, 19-year-old, me start going a vegetarian thing and I expose myself to certain things and I say, yeah, I want to do this, I want to eat that, I want to do that, and rare. Nowadays, the way the thing I go now, young people not into them things there. Them not into nothing named health. Most of the youth them not into health. Because if you look on them on the corner, you realize that them not into no health. You know, see it? When a woman can lay down on the ground and open out her foot and a man stay way over on one box and jump off like him a dive in a sea. And no water no down there. I know Mr. the woman them a take a position now as the man dive off, them move. Hey, Mr. One woman stretch out her foot so like fan. She open out her foot like fan, And him go way over the corner and I run, but this one him run for the table and never know say if him stand up and wall on the table, if him go flip. Him get a rat in the kid eye with this man. But you see it. But me I say, alright, apart from even that man they know, the woman actually lay down there with her foot open out like fan. Like peacock. No, it's terrible, man. I don't dance that, a new kind of dance. No, because I want to know if it's a new dance, because I like do it too. You know, see, it's terrible. So me I say, no, all of them things that look joy, like it's joy thing, It's like a joy thing, see, it's like, yeah, it's fun. When you're young, you see it's funny things. Because you don't have nobody to tell you this and don't tell you that. But guess what, no? There's so much exposure to news and to information now that young people can't say them don't know again. If you don't know, it's you don't want to know, Nowadays, because right now, you see, when my granny knew in the whole time of your life, you know anything less than all 5 years. Because there's so much information I throw at you, and I throw at you, and I throw at you, that you can't say you don't know again. And if you don't know, it means you don't want to know. That means that you're fool and you're stupid. So if all of them things are going around you, I'm going to tell you, say, boy, right now, watch how you eat, watch how you wear, watch how you drink, watch how you think, watch how you behave. And you like go on like say, boy, you only attack them fools. And then 10 years time, 20 years time. Come in the people them for a long time, me say, you see that fast food thing where we take over Jamaica, wait till 10, 20 years time. And 10, 20 years gone now, since me I say it. And me see the effect of it for the youth them. And you talk about like 30-year-old youth I got a doctor. 30-year-old youth I got a doctor in a Rasta. What 30-year-old I got a doctor for? And me supposed to got a doctor. Every week me supposed to go get check up. Now you have 30-year-old I got a doctor and have them on medication like them are old people. Because them was listening. And you don't take the heed. You don't take the watchman to the danger and don't warn the people. The blood of the people behind each shoulder. And them say experience teach wisdom. Experience teaches wisdom. You try to save a generation. But the generation seem to don't want to get saved. Because when you listen to the music, what them do, when you see the mannerism and the behavior, when you see the actions, when you see what them are wear, what them are eat, what them are drink, how them are talk, how them are walk, them outlook, it's like a weird, it's like some GMO people, some genetically modified organisms that walk around the place. Like them is just sperm and them is nothing else. It's like it's sperm that walk around the place. By the way, Peter, it look like sperm. This is the Steppin razor. Africa ball out, they must protect them rapper pam pam, but not even that. Them I want to rapper pam pam. We also protect your rapper pam pam. I want for them sofa. With them offer. Okay, so speaking of styrofoam, we want to play this for the people them. Very important.
Unsettling news today about a product in our daily lives. The government says that a chemical used to make styrofoam coffee cups and takeout containers and insulate homes could possibly cause cancer. We wanted to know more. Jim Avila has a reality check.
They are everywhere and last forever. The infamous Styrofoam cups with a garbage dump half-life of 500 years, now possibly linked to cancer risks. The National Institutes of Health said today there is mounting evidence that styrene, a component of that little white cup, may cause leukemia and lymphomas. In fact, Dr. Philip Landrigan at Mount Sinai School of Medicine in New York says he would advise pregnant women and small children to switch to glass and ceramic.
As a pediatrician, I'm in the business of urging caution, and I think this is a case where it's reasonable to urge caution even while the data are incomplete.
So what does this mean for my coffee cup? Should I stop drinking from Styrofoam? The makers of Styrofoam said today's announcement is completely unjustified by the latest science. But the government says animal testing suggests a cancer link. And when new studies are complete, the government anticipates styrene will be listed as a human carcinogen. The doctors we talked to gave a qualified yes. Avoid Styrofoam cups. Could hot drinks be more dangerous than cold in Styrofoam? It's possible because a study has shown heat can cause more leaching of the chemicals into a drink. Are there building materials in my house I should change? The highest risk is for workers who manufacture those products. The risk is much lower for people who live around them. So why is the government telling me this? Dr. Landrigan again.
It makes sense for people in their personal lives to minimize their exposure, even though we can't precisely quantify the risk that's associated with something like drinking a cup of coffee out of a Styrofoam cup.
So for now, it's coffee with care. Jim Avila, ABC News, New York.
Petrojam talk and Petrojam talk. Nobody now got no jail for nothing. We about 600,000 barrels missing. We about 7 million bullet unaccounted for. We hear about money where PFA phone bill were too big. Nobody. That's why I tell the man, All you hear them talk about ban this and ban that. After the banning coming out, nobody now got jail for nothing. Especially when you're in a certain position. You understand? You can't do anything you want to do in a Jamaica. Just make sure you don't get caught. And if you get caught, make sure your friend them catch you. It's the minister now, the one where them telling him to step down there, the Prime Minister telling him to step down. When name Whitley, you say the Prime Minister shift him Ghana somewhere else. I know. You think them easy? You think them easy? The Prime Minister will say, all right, we can't make a man like you now do nothing, you know. Or shift you go over there, so but we now make you angle no money. And that's why I don't like them people, you know, because you have some journalists go around the place, go ask chef about the cake, you know, and the chef them I tell them, say, well, you know, a cake like that could value $1,000 US. It's not the value of the cake the people them concerned with. It's who for money pay for it. Who don't have no damn sense. The people them doing business if it won't cost $2 million or $10. It's who for money spend for use it, for bake it. So when them go around the place and ask chef, and chef will say, well, you know, my normal cake, when it have certain toppings on it, is all 80,000 and all these things. Yes. It can value all $200,000. But when you use public funds to behave like, say, he's some Black Panther, that is the problem, waiting now. That is the problem. Yeah, blessed.
How are you today, sir?
I am going quite well, sir. Good afternoon.
Well, I first now called from the
Steppin
but all of the things are going in a political era and even in the country in itself, you know, just the second day and 2 drop out in my community in the Manchester area.
Where's the drop out? You mean them kill them?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
what? Just want to pass the news and say, the youth them to calm down with them at the star and just calm down it because it a get out of hand. Even with the
it a get out of hand? It a get?
Yeah, man, it's out of hand.
It's out of hand, man. It not get out of hand.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, and, you know, we just want you to reach out and try to talk to them because we know that each and everyone will listen to you too, you know. And you have an uplifting spirit when it comes to even myself, because we listen to IRFM on a constant level.
Well, Bridget, that we are there now, I talk to them, you know, that's what they are doing.
Yeah, but you may hear about the Styrofoam and all of that. And
let me know if you talk about that.
I have left on the cards still.
No, where you say about me, I talk about the Styrofoam and I talk about the 2 people that were dead?
No, me didn't say that, you know. Me say, just in a whole, me want to point out to the youth, them say, it's a new year and them have to...
Yeah, but me I point out to them about something we are pointing them to, the Styrofoam.
That is true.
Yeah, but what?
1 minute me have left on the phone call.
All right, so if you buy $500 phone call when you call this program, yeah.
No problem.
Because you have enough things to talk about. All right, sir, give thanks.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
And a happy new year.
Same to you.
Yes. When I call to make you know, I call to make the Jamaican people know. For the banning the scandal ban. No, it's not necessary. Because we're going to a supermarket today at Maypen and buy me goods. And when me stand up motor, the guy look for me. So I say, you know, I pack my bag. The guy go say to myself, you not carry my bag. So I say, no. Me I gotta see me now carry son. So I just tell the cashier, look here, miss, please don't give me back.
No, but you're not gonna be in the sun. At the water you're bathing now.
But
no, but let me tell you something to you now. The man just say, right, that them now go get rid of the total amount of plastic bag until it get depleted. So them not going to import or manufacture no more. So now, here me I go suggest to you now. Me I suggest to you, get a bag and carry it to the supermarket when you go. Because I see the plastic bag. Yeah, me know. You take your unsuspectingly. You never expect it, yeah. So now, it's still I get plastic bag, you know, until them done the plastic bag. So I guess the people them who in the supermarket never even understand that until today. That it's not that you know get no more plastic bag, but them not going go manufacture or import no more plastic bag in the country. So now them give you time now for get your thing together. It's either you go get a bag where you know say this is your shopping bag, or the supermarket are go have now paper bag. Because remember them usually have paper bag at supermarket.
Yeah, plastic bag.
All right. So now all you have to do now, just keep that in your thinking. Say when you go to supermarket or market, get a bag and you designate this. You can make onion bag. You can cut out the onion bag and put on the pan it and get bag in a bag that them sell them. Them used to sell them in a market enough or cocos bag. So just try remember that because
but
it's different.
They are not the scandal that them in the supermarket, but them scared to use it.
No, because them don't understand. Yeah, but you see that's why I say now the man just clear it up a while ago. He just clear it up a while ago. You know, it's not that they must use it. They must use them until it depleted. But the money who the supermarket buy from is not going to import anymore or manufacture anymore in the country. They're not going to do that. So them are waiting to do. So even the supermarket have plastic bag now. It's not wrong to give you things in the plastic bag until them they're done. I don't think they will understand that. You understand? So you have to explain that again, and the people in the supermarket have to explain, have to understand that. So it's not that you must use the plastic bag them you have in the supermarket. But after those plastic...
The guy said to me, say, miss, them ban scandal bag, then so you have to carry your own bag commercial. Yeah,
him not understand. And most people never understand it neither. Most people never understand. Because even my brethren so long as I never understand it that way neither. You understand? Because what am I going to do with the bag them when they have in the supermarket now? What am I going to do with it? Take it, man?
I have no idea.
Yeah, well, we don't know how rebel salute I go on now if rain fall. Because last year, at the scandal bag, save a whole heap of people, shoes, pretty shoes, Clark's boot, all them things there. You understand? But just remember that, and it's just that. Anybody who listen to me must understand where I'm going now. These bags that is there already can be used, but there will not, the manufacturers will not be allowed to manufacture or import any more bag. So when they depleted, they have to go find another way. So meanwhile, you get your own bag.
And bring it to the supermarket.
And carry it to the supermarket. Yeah, all right. Give thanks. Yeah, mama?
Yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah. I feel so old people never understand that, you know. That's why the man could have looked on and tell them them bands plastic bag. They never use the bag in the supermarket. I want them to give me them. Because me go ask Rebel Salute to make enough money and just praise the rainfall. Just praise the rainfall. We say, last year, clean up, you know. Yeah. If you ever see people with flat scandal back on it, because you know them about them whole heap of designer shoes. Man, I look at my foot and say, boy, Muta, are you are the lucky one? Are you are the lucky one? We say, yeah, we are the lucky one. My foot all right, you know, see it. People wear them sweet shoes, you know. There are some man, you know, them stylish with them red shoes. Red and white shoes. Red, white clothes and red shoes. Look at what you say, everybody in a plastic bag. So, I think I should have buy some praise the rain for Rebel Salute show. That's a terrible thing to say about my brethren show. Hush. Rebel, I hope you don't listen. Hush. No, but that's a serious thing, no. That's a serious thing. People must understand where I'm going. And I'm so glad that the man explained it. Yes, EL.
Bless up, Muta.
Yes, sir.
What going, sir?
Steppin razor and a new year.
Yeah, happy new year to Muta.
You too.
The phone you talk about the phone you're going, no. The government
Styrofoam.
Something right now, you know. The government can't do something right now, right about it. It's going to stop a long time. It is going to come in.
Yeah, but it stopped now. It's going to stop now. So, I mean, it's not too late.
It's going to come in at all.
Yeah, but it did not come in all the while. So now it's going to stop.
Me and you alone prophesy about that, you know. Me and you prophesy about that long time, you know.
Me and you prophesy. What me and you prophesy?
Yeah, man, can say what? The box you the cardboard box you food in there, but the one money, you know. My coffee, you know.
So I prophesy, we did I prophesy?
Yeah, man. You see, like we talk about that, we talk about that, people have been church, you know.
Yeah, you're prophet. You're prophet. Yeah, you're prophet.
Yeah, man.
PROFIT,
Me a churchman, man.
Then a churchman want profit. What you talk about? The churchman don't pay. Hey, church.
The man kill himself, man.
Yeah.
Cancer, them kill sick, man.
Yeah, maybe them reach a lot quicker.
Real to metal about motor.
Yeah, I true, man. I true.
Yes.
So you have your bag ready.
All the bag ready. Me all carry garbage bag at the shop, you know.
You carry garbage bag at shop?
No, man, we carry my own bag and all time bag.
Yeah. Of course. Me can't tell you.
We got watch you as them, you know.
Yeah. Me have a bag I know where me have a bag where me have on the market. Me have a bag where me have on the market I know where me I sell to.
No, me don't want no bag in the market, but I have a bag me used to carry.
You know listen to me I say. You know hear me I say.
Yeah, man, them bag are really bad, man.
Your bag not have my picture upon it.
No, you give me one of them.
Ghee, you see I talk about ghee. You know about ghee. As so church people go out and they love ghee. Them love get.
You don't like nothing free.
You don't like nothing free. They know you're talking about ghee one. I sell them.
Sell me much money.
No, if I go to call the price and then the manager upstairs call me and tell me I have to pay advertisement.
Much it cost?
No, I can't tell you what it costs by the radio, man.
No, I can't tell you how much it costs.
Just walk with 5 figure money.
5 figure money?
5 figures. You know what 5 figures
is? You have to tell me the price, man.
I tell you, man, anything will have 5 figures.
5 figures, $500?
Where you come from? $500, 5 figures. Hey, say if you didn't hear me, I'm back to the telephone book. What I talk about? A church when I talk about 5 figures and $500. No, man, I need to go ahead and go learn for which you count, man. Anyway, give thanks, brethren. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. I'm Mr. Kelly, I talk to you.
Mr. Kelly, no make no difference to me, you know, because I can't say who they Mr. Kelly, you know.
No, me see you, how me know you.
Where you know me from? Me book your prison, tell me.
No, man. I meet you, man, but I'm not calling you pay no mind.
Me not pay no mind.
Yeah.
Well, next time you call me, say, I'm me name Kelly. All right, me gone.
All right, so bless you.
Yeah, man, blessing. Give thanks. Yes, you know, the other night I did a Rebel Salute launch, and this group named Rebel Rockers, them name Heavyweight Rockers. Them bad, you know. Notice Heavyweight Rockers. Them bad, you know, Rasta. Believe you me. And the first person them perform, you know. Them depend reggae, them depend Rebel Salute. We will play a tune by them, you know. Believe you me, we will play a tune by them. Here goes.
Alright, here we go, music news, and we're live. Got It Dancehall DJ Tommy Lee Sparta will be adding acting to his growing list of accolades. The entertainer recently completed a film for a debut movie. According to sources close to the Sparta, DJ Tommy Lee Sparta will be starring in an upcoming Jamaican action movie titled Behind Closed Doors. Behind Closed Doors is produced by the creators of Jamaican Mafia and is set to hit the big screen later this year. Now, Tommy Lee Sparta, who recently walked free from lottery scamming related charges, also wrapped up a month-long tour in Europe, which saw him performing in Holland, Amsterdam, Belgium, Germany, Sweden, France, Italy, and Denmark. So look out for that brand new movie, you know, supposed to drop in 2019 later on this year, you know. It's called Behind Closed Doors, of course, features Tommy Lee Sparta. He made his acting debut in that movie. Should be interesting. You don't know him have the look already. You know that's something there, you know. You know that's something there. You know that looks something there, right? Yup. Reggae singer Dwayne Stevenson is upbeat about the release of his 4th album, Exile to Jedi. The 14-track set is to be released by VP Records in late February. Now, Steven's debut album, of course, From Augusttown, was released by VP Records in 2008. It entered and peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Reggae Album chart. The first single from his Exile to Jedi is a track called Play That Song. And, of course, another follow-up track is expected to be released later on in February. Some of the producers who worked on this project includes Lamont Monte Savary, of course, Dean Fraser, the veteran, Lamar Riffraff Brown, and Frenchie from Maximum Sound. The Exile to Jedi album is expected to show some more musical growth and maturity, you know, from the different albums that we've seen from Dwayne Stevens. His 3rd album, Dangerous Roots, Journey from Augusttown, is his biggest seller to date. So big up to Dwayne Stevens, of course, is expected to release his 4th album, Exile to Jedi. Next month. Yeah, man, see album start already, you know. Year start and album start, you know. You know the thing, alright? Dancehall recording artist Mungo Honorable, of course, rolls out the official music video for his Nah Mad single. Now, Mungo first dropped the Hilltop Records single back in October and amassed over 1 million streams on the official audio. Born Damien Roden, Mungo Honorable is from Islington, St. Mary. Mungo Honorable hits include Wine For Me, of course, Earthquake, Flipping Rhymes. His debut album, Bad From A Barn, was released in 2008. Look out for that brand new music video from Mungo Honorable called Nah Body Seat. On the international scene, R&B singer R. Kelly is trending to sue the Lifetime Network if it doesn't pull the plug on airing its documentary that paints the singer as a sex-crazed and an abusive cult leader. Now, Kelly's lawyer, Brian Nick, sent a legal letter which obtained by TMZ warning the network that the documentary is packed with lies. Nick's threatened to file a federal lawsuit today, the exact day that Lifetime is set to air the special. Now, Lifetime's 6-part documentary will be featured for the first time ever people from Kelly's inner circle coming forward with new allegations that Kelly had sexually, mentally, and physically abused women. So let's see what's going on with that. It's expected to hear later on at about 9 p.m. Eastern on Lifetime about R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Keep it locked. We tell you some more, right? Celebs celebrating their birthdays today are American singer and songwriter Stephen Stills. And if you're having your special day today, we say have a happy birthday. You know the thing, all right? Of course, you don't know, January 3, the third day in the month of January. And of course, the year 2019. On this day in music, the year was 1981. David Bowie made his final appearance as the Elephant Man at the Booth Theater in New York City. This day in music, the year was 1987. Aretha Franklin became the first woman inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This day in music, the year was 2000. Luciano Pavarotti agreed to pay the Italian authorities £1.6 million after losing an appeal against tax evasion charges. Yep. That's the full 100 in music news for today, January 3, 2019. It's a Thursday. It came to you courtesy of Burger King at Burger King. Taste rules your way. Remember to check out irfm.net/ebuzz for more music news details. You can also check out live at 5:45 for Entertainment Spotlight. Gotta big up the peeps on IRFM IG Live, enough big up, big up yourself every time, well loud, Peter, big up yourself. You see, I'm Courtney Mack, Mutabaruka, it's the Steppin raising his seat, you know the thing, right? Well sharp.
I like new music, news drop, updates with artist drops, listener drop, sound effects, and movie drops.
Hey, what's that?
Music news. Local. Music news. International.
Yeah, this is the Steppin Razor. We're there with you, the first program for the year. We just play a group a while ago named Heavyweight Rockers. You ever hear about them yet?
Yeah, man.
Them bad,
Bad group.
I see them perform for the first day of the night, man. I tell you, see them? Yeah. Them bad, don't it? Yeah, man, them bad. So you know, my lady love that tune when I go play, so I play it for her, yes. Here we go now.
Yes, Fireman.
Blessed man.
I would like to mention something today about an article I read in the Gleaner, Sunday Gleaner, 16th.
Yeah.
It says, as long as you are human, you are African. And that conclusion was came to by some scientists in the Cambridge University of England and reported more than 10 years ago.
Okay.
So, what I'm saying, the philosophy about one superior race and the rest inferior, if there is a superior race, it should be the African. Right? So, until that philosophy is discredited.
Yeah, but so you agree that there's only one race and that's the African race? You agree with that?
That's what the scientists
No, me ask if you me ask if you agree, me ask if the scientists say it. Me ask if you agree.
The scientists say that all other human beings originated from Africa.
Yeah, but
humanity.
Yeah, me know the origin of humanity is from Africa, but when I ask if you agree, say everybody are African.
Well, there would be different tribes of Africans.
All right. I'm going to ask you again. You accept, say, every man on the earth, Chinese, Indian, white man, you agree, say, all of them.
Do scientists come to.
No.
Publish it.
Me ask you again. You agree, say, every man, African, European, Chinese, or African, you agree with that?
Well, it's baffling me. That's why I asked you this question, you know.
You never ask me. I tell you where the scientists them say. You never ask me. But you never ask me.
I want to check your reasoning towards that.
Me not agree with it. Me not agree with say everybody from the earth African. Me not agree with it.
Okay.
Yeah, me not agree with it. You can't look at Chinese people and say them African.
All right,
all right, give thanks. Yes.
Good, sir.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Muta.
Blessed man.
Give thanks, sir.
All right.
No respect from David and Manchester, man.
All right, give thanks, Virgin.
Culture power, culture, you say you them to heal up your ears, sir.
All right, sir. Yeah.
Them Rasta man there.
Yeah, man, remember that.
You hear me? And the same day was your earth strong. I did dig you up. You big already. I did dig up you because it was my anniversary, you know?
Yeah, what kind of anniversary? Wedding anniversary?
Yeah, wedding anniversary. It was my 27th anniversary.
Wow, beautiful, man. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. So I get a word probably go from Irish to yourself. I bless up Mama Elise Kelly.
Yeah.
I want to bless up him. All of them from Irish, man.
Yeah, all right.
Them short me up, man. And
that's beautiful.
Them short me up, man, and that was feel so good, man.
Yeah.
No, so I get them short there. All right. Now I look on how I could do upon it with them, so I could bless up all around again. Yes, sir?
All right, sir.
Charles Morgan said that.
Charles Morgan.
Every time, man, I'm call I tell you, man.
Yeah, all right. Give thanks, yeah?
Give us thanks.
Yeah.
Me I run, Muta.
You run? Mind you fall down. Mind you fall down.
All right, sir, thanks.
Yeah, all right, yes. Okay, well, continue, like, well. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, blessed.
How you doing? It's a bike messenger from New York.
New York, how you doing?
Yeah, man, sorry we disconnected for so long. You know, it's like every night, the night time to call, I just fall asleep, you know?
Oh, yeah, I work too hard, man.
But hear me now, King. I don't like how, because me and, like, do basically and certain people, I can bring so much vintage moments out of the hat of Mutabaruka on the radio. So I don't like how Mr. Universe advertised bleaching cream on your show, you know.
When am I advertising?
Like a few months ago, you were so calm. That's why it's so funny, because that's why everybody love Muta, because all the bleach face have to love Muta. Yeah. The murderer have to love Muta. You understand, so that you have this balance in you.
Remember whole heap of bleach it. Remember whole heap of ladies bought the place I will love it. And them bleach out, you know, but me not cost them.
And here how sharp my brain is. Tell the construction workers them to stop use them phone lights. Remember that, Musa?
Yeah. To fix the road. Never use them phone.
Man.
Listen, man.
To fix the...
Listen.
Yes, King.
Listen, man.
Yes, King. What do you mean? And then tears come to my eye when I realized what, like last year or 2 years ago, when I'm waiting on the line to talk to you, and then when you forward on the line, you're saying, you know who next to me? Brigadier Jerry. King, I couldn't even believe it. I went in shock. You know, and then you told me to touch our brigade tune, and I touch it.
Remember?
I'm just singing because I don't want you to lock me up, but it didn't even soak in yet that I was singing to Brigadier Jerry also.
Remember, man, remember. I know you love Tenasato. I know you love Tenasato.
Vintage. I'm going to touch you with certain things, and I have something that might make your belly bust in laughter.
I don't want my belly bust in laughter, you know. I just want to laugh. I know I'm a belly bust. It's all right. What you going to do? Tell me.
Before you hang up on me, I'm going to leave you with that tune. And then there's another situation with Leighton Levy, because that's why I'm well balanced too. I laugh. I talk about the certain dog history. I'm so balanced. And maybe I can convince you that everybody on the planet migrated from Africa.
No. Hold on. It's a long story. We have to go. It's a long story. We have to go in to come tell you that now. Everyone on migrate. White people, listen to me now. White people and China people never migrate from Africa. It's African migrate into the other country them, and through climatical changes and hundreds of years, the people them develop a certain look. But You never have no white man in Africa will come out of Africa.
Yeah.
And you never have no Chinese man where did in Africa and come out of Africa. Them people there develop, evolve from which part you see them come from, like Europe, them evolve from Europe, but no white man never in Africa. A black people, it's black people start the whole of the nation them where you see it. Whether them white, Chinese, Indian and thing, it's black people start them. But the people they never come out of Africa. So for come say no white people are African all of a sudden now, it's like, okay, this is another thing now we have to confront now. So white people was start them African now.
Yeah, they're gonna feel like that's not how they feel with Nelson Mandela in those days about.
So who is a European? Who is a European? Would have to ask who is a European and who is a Chinese then? Since that's how it have to go yes or no. We are all human beings. We are all human beings. But in terms of geographical location and thing, no white man never walk out of Africa and go into Europe. It's black people walk out of Africa and go into Europe. It just so it go. And mix with some other people, Neanderthals and all these things. So I don't give no credence to them something there. Maybe we have one. We have one origin, which is the black woman. So it's not anywhere.
Yes, King, and I appreciate that, and I want to beg your leniency.
Yeah, man, lick it.
Blessed.
Lick it.
No. You know why? That joke flew over your head. I was touching Zabatooth right just now.
Oh, me never hear the Zabatooth.
Zaba no easy, and I love the passion in Zabatooth, but I understand his nerves is a little shaky, but I'm dying, and I don't like how I don't want to bring up his name, so you'll figure it out. But you was telling him he's a stiff-necked one, Rasta.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to show you something, leave the artist alone, and he's still trying to show you. So
why you listen to why you listen, man?
When I hear Capleton say, if you're this Marcus, then you must buy on them, but we never hear Capleton slack tune. So when I hear you reasoning with him on that high level, I'm one of the Jamericans that follow the vibes hard, and I don't want to feel disappointed in him.
Yeah.
Trying to reason with you too hard.
Yeah, all right, sir. Give thanks.
And I'm going to leave you with a Professor Nutt.
All right, go on now.
All right, this is what he said about certain people who too licky and be picking up people who look like female in the car. And you spoke about that. Certain officers will, can't control themselves and see somebody on the road and is really a man. And certain things happen wrong. So this is what Professor Nutt said about that situation in 1987. All right. Make we do a little thing here before we drive out. She back off the hot, the hair a shackle. She back off the with the ball, head a shackle. She brushed the brazier, 2 grapefruit drop out before the baggy bus me reach a Gregory Park roundabout. All right?
All right,
Musa?
Yeah, well, all right. We hope that the people them understand, say, the holiday done and is back to normal, So, you see the money them where they did spend all over the place and all over the place and never figure it out. Nobody go push nobody a foreign now. If you send no money come here, because them they send the money already and you spend off all of it. And the people them are foreign a ball. Them are ask if on the face them they are foreign a pick up money in that snow. And that them are ask. If them have money tree in a Brooklyn. Because when I pressure the people, the second biggest money earner in Jamaica is remittance. Them say tourism first, remittance second. I must say backside. But the people them are foreign about, say we're not grateful. And when them decide to never come there and come live, we don't kill them off. So those of you who can do without pressure people are foreign, because the people them under pressure just like are foreign no better roses, Some people who never used to work here, so if you all work 3 job in a one day, them left one work and go to the next work, I wait for the subway for go here, so I'm going to the tube for go there, so I'm going in the cold, in the freezer box there. So it's not like, say, them have money put on. I wait for no call them to tell them, say, you want to pick them some shoes, you know, to pick them some school book or school bag. After I'm done by lipstick and fingernail and other people here. You don't pressure the people them are fine. Stop pressure the people them. Buy what you need and stop beg what you need. Most of we are buy what we want and not beg what we need. And now needing time come here so now because people have to go back to school, this have to happen, that have to happen. Some of the man them have to hide. And Neil could have been one of them hide too. You know, hide. You take your responsibility serious. Yeah, man, you have to take your responsibility serious, man. You know, you can't make the little holiday business. Get you. It's mostly the woman, them, you know. Women spend more money at them time than man, you know. Because, take for instance, Fraser, you know. Fraser look like he might get away, you know, because I see him coming at the place. That our general manager, if you ask him for the two, whoever going so much plenty. Fraser! No, Fraser. Watch out. Fraser. No, seriously. But see, look at me car over there, you know. I'll see you with the two bags there like Santa Claus, and I'll be so weird. I will Fraser go with them plastic bags there. And we said, so you know, David just passed me and say, wait, you have a lot of bags here.
No, I put it to you, those are reusable bags.
No, but where you get them?
Reusable bags?
No, so much bag.
Well, scandal bag and plastic bags.
No, where you get them? So you walk up and down all over the place and look plastic bag. I'm making some do it, you know. Because you can't save them for rebel salute, you know.
Which bag am I? The black scandal bag?
Yeah. But you must say, we're in a supermarket already, them can't just distribute them, but them not allow no more import or manufacture.
So what will replace those then?
No paper bag, man. You carry your own bag, man.
Then will you buy groceries? Then carry paper bag?
No, well, you carry your own bag. Alright, you know me, I don't know. Me manufacture some bag, you know. I can't sell it too, you know.
Those are reusable bags, environmental.
It's crocus bag, man. No laugh. It's crocus bag, design bag with a big picture of me on it, unless you don't like me. No. So you wouldn't want to walk with a picture of me on a bag. I can't sit on the bag. But no, seriously.
No.
It's a shopping bag. No, but they're going to have paper bag, you know, in a supermarket, you know. Everywhere you go in the world, a paper bag, them, you know, they're asking paper bag or plastic. Paper. Some people like California, I will for California, I will for the town, them ban plastic so you get paper bag, or you have to pay for it.
Okay.
No, really and truly, and the man make a point a while ago, say, we actually have pay for the plastic bag, you know, but it don't depend on your receipt, say bag 10 cents or 3 cents. Right. So if you go in there now, more than likely, they're going to say, they might charge you for the bag. See? So, you are right still, because the motor bag of me, see, you could have supplied luxurious. No, Bridget, it's going to be your Debbie. Gotcha. Behave yourself, man. This will be your Debbie. Say, wait. First of all, we're going to all those bags. That time it's only I watch me, you know. I said, no. This you're gone to. No, me know say your mother never send you outside if you go really do what you do, you know. If you walk up and look at a collect bag, plus your mother never send you go to school for really reach a little step in your life, you know. Where a big company like IRFM, the general manager, if you ask you, where you go with some plastic bag, and the world about you going to make Muta see you. But you look like a madman. For you.
You know what I don't like about you, Muta?
No, me don't like about me neither.
Is that your ability to spin?
No. All right, wait there now. Listen to me now. Fraser is one of the big sportsman them in the sports of IRFM, the number 1 radio station in Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
Right? You know Fraser now. As a man of that caliber upstairs, you know. And you see him come through the gate with 2 big bags in him and with pure standard bag in it now. You wouldn't say waste is where I go on.
No.
It look like him I get away with so much plastic bag. Brother.
Well, a lot of things that the band come in, but I guess what?
No, but you know.
Further from this, I was in more plastic bag, almost a paper bag.
No, but what you gonna do with them now? What you gonna do with them?
Well, tell you what. I try saving up as much plastic bags as I can.
For my curtain? What curtain? I recycle them.
Me, hold on, man. Move that laugh out the table.
No, we are laugh out the table. No, wait there. But let me say, watch out, Styrofoam. Oh, Lord, look there. If out of the plastic bag will come outside. Peter will come out of the plastic bag. Styrofoam.
You want a bag?
For the what? No, man, me have no plastic bag, man. But wait, no, let me tell you something. It wouldn't bother me, see me, you know. But when the general manager see him and have a comment about it, you know, say, trust me, I'm sorry for you. No, I'm sorry for you, Rasta.
What's your recommendation before? What's your recommendation?
Recommendation for what?
For me, you know, for the bags.
All right. Monday, come to Kingston.
Monday coming?
Yeah, and I carry you to a psychiatrist. That is the recommendation. That is the recommendation. All right. All right, yes. Steppin razor. Blessed?
Yes, fireman.
Yeah, what you say?
Steppin razor. Yeah, argument I hear a while like about the African and people.
About the what?
Africa, the people.
Oh, yeah.
Went across Europe and China and all those other places.
Yeah.
So through climatic conditions.
Yeah, let me just celebrate that.
Okay, so according to the reasoning then, there were other people anywhere in the world besides in Africa in the early days.
Well, them say they have a set of people, them Neanderthals. In Europe, the Neanderthals, them.
So they weren't fully developed as human beings?
No, that's what they say, yeah.
Okay.
And then you have a next train of thought where say, each group develop for the situation where them find them in now, that you have a group, like, it's like, they must say, Europeans never come, Africans never migrate into Europe and then shed them blackness and them red name, but they didn't have a group in Europe already where they did it before, and just like in Asia, you didn't have a group that did it before. You know, so that is another group at all. But me no say, white man are not African. That's what me know. Me nah make nobody turn around my head to come to sit round to come tell me say everybody are African.
That means so no. The biblical theory is totally false then.
The what?
The Adam and Eve story.
Adam and Eve? No, well, what you know? Any man, what you know? You see, if a man believe in the Adam and Eve story, you know, in them modern times where science and technology and information is presented to him.
Yeah.
Really and truly, me can't do nothing to help him. No, me can't do nothing to help him. If a man believe in Adam and Eve story, you know, me can't do nothing to help him. Him just can't believe it.
Yes, sir.
All right, blessed. Here, Bridget.
All right, sir. Respect, sir.
Yeah, the plastic bag thing that's funny, you know. Believe you me. No, it's funny. If you suppose you see the man coming in the front place, you know, you can't even the front gate, front door there, you know. If I get proceed. So you should have out there. You should have out there if you take a picture, man. No, before the program start, man. About 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You should have out there, man. May I tell you, it's a sight to behold, man. You know, destituted people, whether I have nowhere to live, I don't have nowhere to go. I suffer and I look at through this way. All right, sir. You know, we want to play about this tune, yeah? We want to play about this tune right now. Get it fair. It's fair play. So January 6th is celebration of Cultural Earth Day. And, yes, yeah.
Yeah, Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
Rastafari.
Aye.
Yeah, man, give thanks, yeah.
May I hear you, man?
Muta.
May I hear you?
Yeah, man, a Papa Fire van Port.
Me know you, man. Me know you, but you not say nothing. Me hear you, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Me used to be the pan here, you know?
You the pan here?
Yeah, man. We just a big up the every time when they are the pan here, they are giving inspiration in the Rasta.
All right, so give thanks, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I give thanks, man. Because right now, I know if one need them thing, I know last time, I tell you so. No one now get it, but we have to give thanks, you know, so they are the one who really did it, you know.
Yeah, give thanks. All right.
Yeah, man, and, you know, I just more big up still, you know, see it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, right, I know, when I say Muta, even plastic bag thing, them never talk about. A long time, as you say, them to talk about them sitting there, you know. And enough time here, they talk about plastic, them a dump up it drain, you know.
Yeah, cock up the manual, them and all them something there.
Yeah, man, they them something there, they abandoned out that place, man, you know, no good health there, and so the people them have just cough on it right now and know it it might look, you know.
Yeah.
I strive towards something good, you know, see it?
Of course.
So I just little by little, and I have to step towards the progress, I know, so yeah. I abandon the things them in a good way, you know, see it?
Yeah, all right, sir, give thanks.
Yeah, man, if I have to get up here,
yeah. All right, so, what going on, sir? All right, we saw, what is it, more adverts again, more
Yeah.
You're blessed.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
One policeman named Corporal.
Yes, we can't call up no name around. Yeah, blessed.
Yeah. Muta.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I tell you the truth, can't take it from you. I don't tell you, say I go on the Martin route.
Okay, sir.
I'm out here, the truth, with the plastic.
I'm going to play flute, yeah.
Oh, them not. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, me, I hear you.
Yeah, me, I saw the plastic thing there. Oh, them not deal with the buckle, the plastic buckle. I need a crate.
Yeah, well, you have to deal with it. Well, watch out now. Wait the whole on now. You see, them don't know, watch out. You see what them know, them can't just go as far as them can go. And we have to do what we supposed to do. So it's like how you know about the plastic buckle now. And you just mention it. You just make sure, so you just know what to do with the plastic buckle them. You understand? Yeah, but a whole heap of things them not deal with, you know. A whole heap of things them not deal with. But at least them find a little thing where me agree with. But a whole heap of things, me can't call out a whole heap of things where them not deal with. Like truth and rights. Them not deal with truth and rights. But we have to go and work with certain things.
That's the important part too, them not deal with, you know. But I just, that I see.
Yeah, we can't find a whole heap of things where them not deal with. Enough things. Yeah.
I see a whole heap of things too, but
of course.
True, them say plastic.
Yeah, it's a plastic bottle too.
Yeah. Plastic bag, the bread.
Yeah.
All them plastic there. I mean, they want bus stop.
A plastic bread. The bread in a plastic bag too?
Yeah, bread in plastic bag. What am I doing with all those plastic?
Bread in a plastic bag?
You just eat one piece of bread out of a plastic bag. I mean, they want bus stop.
Wait,
which fan that did have to throw it?
No, wait, hold on there. Which make bread in a plastic bag? Come and remember.
Bread, yeah. We just eat one bread out of one plastic. We come out of a plastic bag. Bread in a plastic bag.
Oh, boy, I must have me not go buy black bread still, but we don't know.
What you say?
Let me in a plastic bag. Boy, I never know. I never know their bread and things. We never go in a go buy bread. I think I didn't go with them. Them call it paper them in a. Anyway, you know, say in a certain European country, in a Cuba, they don't sell bread in a paper, in a bag. They just choose up by the counter and you take which one you want. The first time I go to Paris, they drop down, because I look through my hotel room and say a woman lean up her bread for the car and look for her key. I kid you not. And I tell you no lie. They have some long bread, you know, French bread. You know the French bread, them? Long, right? Mr. Newman have the thing underneath and the bread underneath her. I look to the hotel room and say, where are you going here, sir? Because, you know, Jamaican take bread like religiously, like sacred, you know. If bread drop, you just wet it, you know, but I look through it, so, you know. Newman just lean up the bread pan the car side, you know. And I look for her key for the door. I say, look when me come say, I think you can't go to Jamaica. Your mother beat you from here to two over there, so. But yes, well, you have to know where you have to know bread in. Because usually a paper bag.
Remember the bread them used to come in one white paper.
Yeah, I that many things like that.
But years in plastic, you don't see no bread, nothing, no, only thing you might get in a bag right now is about the KC, you might get a paper bag in or something.
Yeah, well, them are phase out.
Everything else in a plastic, a whole heap.
No, it will get rid of now. It will get rid of now. It will get rid of. I think.
Make we see now.
Yeah, I think. All right.
Because what I'm saying now, may have a
what I am saying now is that the program I got done here now. That is what I am saying.
Okay, yeah. All right. Muta, yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Did play some tune for your strong though.
Which tune?
Your album, me have an album.
Oh, you play some of my tune.
Really just believe before you leave, you know.
No, the time.
Denomination, the one
all right.
we mentioned denomination. Why you play that tune, Muta?
All right, Virgin, give thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, may I tell you. Okay, so I say go on and click it there. Yeah, well, I big up the people who are watching live on Instagram, you know. Yes, the man say must be going up, you know, no watch people too much. But we're not going to say nothing about that still, even though we have to say something about it. Yes, Peter, your work, you know. Your work. Trust me. I see the difference on the Instagram page. At least she's not a one where I take selfie every minute. Deal a laugh, you know, because deal low we are talking about, you know. You have certain people when them there, you know, appear selfie them and take, you know. If not take selfie, trust me. No, I'm serious. I look on the IRFM something, and it a go and go. Can you include all news? And are you including news and all them something upon it? We should interview you, you know. We should interview you. Next week, we're going to interview you. Okay, so you're right now. Give thanks to the moment. Give thanks to the time. Give thanks to the energy. We will be here again Wednesday from 10 to 2 on the cutting edge. So last night we had played some music. We fill up the program and play roots, rock, reggae music. And we play 1 hour with a burning spear. So the people, them love what we did last night. We get couple WhatsApp from England. Especially my promoter, we promote my show the other day. She loved the program. And 2 ones. Yes, okay. All right. 2 ones from London. Apart from she, I say, yes, them tune, they make you get up. Even though they never intend, you have man in sitting, but you know, some people don't want to get up certain man, but you see, when them hear the music, let them get up. We are going to play about this tune here by Burning Spear, where we played last night. And it's a very important and significant tune, especially at this time, given we are going with how the government sell out the country. And them are going like, because you see the glamour and the glitter, you think it's a bed of rose. In other words, we see the road them are built, and we feel good how the road them are widen and this and that are built up, and everybody has say, yeah, progress, see they're building a go on. But guess what? Which part of the money come from for build it? A China money are build it. And what? It's not, all of it is not grant. Most of it is loans. Who going to pay back those loans? Peter pick me up to pay back loan, and Peter pick me no ban yet, much less. And Peter pick me up to go ready, get ready to go pay back loan. But them make it feel like say, yes, it's them. So when them get the praise, we have to go find the raise for really find back to go pay the Chinese them. And if we can't find it back, little more years so we can't go Duns River. Little more years so you have to go get visa for come through Fern Gully. Because remember, you know, the Chinese diplomat said that they're going to build a city out of Caymanas. We have that pan tape, you know. In our own words, they're going to build a city cost $2 billion. That's how much? 200 million. How much? 2 billion a what? 200 million Jamaican? No. 2 billion US dollar. How much Jamaican dollar that? I mean, you see that out about, and you have mass brains, and you know you have to calculate it. So you must know say enough. $2 billion US dollar the city of cars. Maybe you can't go over and get a work, you know. Just learn them language, because you have to learn all Chinese language, you know. 440 million? Billion? No, billion. Watch a man. It sounds like the whole of inside your idiot, you know.
240 million.
No, not million. Billion. 240 billion. They're going to use 240 billion Jamaican dollar and build a city out of Caymanas. May I tell you, little more, you're going to have a pass for going a certain place in Jamaica because it's not you. It's like how Cherry Gardens build up, and you cannot drive through Cherry Garden and come around Constant Spring Road, or drive from Constant Spring Road, come around to Barbican, so. Little more, so they have a city where you can't drive through, you have to have a gate with barriers, and Chinese soldiers stand up there. And you have to state what is your work there, what you're going in there so far. And you can't tell them, say, your baby mother. You see, because the Chinese man can come out and go down to the ghetto to go check for him baby mother. I say it will go. Mark my word. You think of trouble we are trying to make, and the trouble we are trying to make. Chinese baby will call you daddy. And you're going black like a tar. So you are going to know. We're going to play this tune now. Burning Spear. A gun, you know. Yes.